All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's straight up energy reading. This is the 1111 portal. It's the energetic new year. It's one of my favorite times. For me, as an energy reader, it's my fucking new year. It's New Year's Day for me. You know, or will be. 1111, around this time frame, this energy, bit of a reset. The core energies come around. It's usually, there'd be some sort of spiel here at the beginning, usually about how this is a time of putting out your manifestations, manifesting. Yeah. That's true. They usually can start to come to fruition around the 1212 portal, but the 1212 portal is also a good time to put your manifestations out there. I always tell you every year with next month's portal energy around the middle of December, it's a good idea to start your New Year's resolutions, because January 1st doesn't mean shit. It's just, that's why they often fail. People wait until then to make New Year's resolutions and do them, and they usually fail, die a painful death. You got a better chance of success if you start early. And yes, this right here, the 1111 portal, is a good time to manifest. But like I wrote about in my November monthly write-up, there's this energy. It's weird. I say I can't put my finger on it. I can. But it's about restoring something old being restored to something new and moving forward with it. That's what's happening in this one. So it could be an old manifestation for you that you might want to try again with. That's possible. But I don't know. I think what happens with this energy is you trying to manifest something new. You're either trying to manifest something that hasn't, you're going to have better luck, I should say, manifesting something that you've been trying to do that hasn't happened yet, or manifesting something new that will involve taking at least a piece of something from your past with you. Because it comes up here in the pre-shuffle. Right? It's going to play out differently for all of you, but it comes up here as well. Two of Wands, right? Setting intention, making plans, right? Crossed by the Eight of Wands, moving forward. Making plans to move forward. I think you're talking about these plans. This reading seems very focused on you. It seems like it's in your direction. Like there's energies affecting you, and we'll talk about those. But you're the main character here. You're the main baseline energy. So you're talking about things. You might be receiving communication which makes you change plans. That's possible. But it's all about you. Underneath that is the 10 swords. Whatever is happening here, I got justice underneath that. Whatever's happening here, it's been done. Right? It's something that, it's like old news returning, but it's justice, it's fixed, it's restored. Right? You had an old broke down car in your front yard. When you went to bed, you wake up the next day and somebody brought it back all finished and restored. It's a bit of that. There's some sort of justice coming from something that you haven't had any traction on before. It's been dead in the water. Right? Now, here's where I'm talking about here. With the Page of Pentacles here, something from your past. And this is extremely important, especially in this week's energy. The first, this energy dissipates. It's sort of hitting about now. That's why I'm pulling on it now. I got a lot to pull on this week. I got Jupiter retrograde. I got a double Mercury retrograde. I'm blending the Mercury retrogrades together, the Sagittarius and Scorpio sections. All right, so it's a big week. But this week, something from your past, a lesson you learned from the past will definitely help you out. It'll help you out in this new cycle, if nothing else. All right, the old energetic new year. And bookending the Two of Wands, by the way, is the 10 of Pentacles. It's all about your life. It's all about your home. It's all about, I don't know, completing I feel like it's an energy of completing a puzzle in some way. I'm not sure what that means yet. Let's find out. This is just the surface energy. But yeah, I get it. This has been dead in the water. Things that have been dead in the water and broken are getting restored. It's a bit of that. All right? I don't know. I'll tell you, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Sometimes it's really nice to have things to fantasize about, things that we hope will happen in the future, right? Because if things go bad in the present, it gives us an escape. We can go ahead and daydream, but someday it'll be like this, kind of a thing. Be careful, it seems to me from this pre-shuffle, you're set to get something that you've been wishing for. Right? It is something like that. Or an old wish getting restored or something, and there's new hope around it, that kind of a thing. I'm just going to tell you in advance, be careful. You get what you wish for. Sometimes you got to have something else to wish for after you get that. It isn't the end-all, be-all. You start putting the end-all, be-all on things, you run into trouble. I always tell you that. Don't put people on pedestals and don't put situations on pedestals. All right. Anyway. It's good. It's good news. It's just a friendly tip for you. You'll always need something to look forward to, or look ahead to, or hope for in the future, whatever it is. All right? All right. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? I don't know. Why the fuck are we here? The moon. We're here because there's something you don't see coming. Okay, now, hold on a minute. I know somebody's out there going crazy. Oh, fuck it. Oh, no. Oh, no. It doesn't have to be negative, right? Nothing pisses me off more than when I read a horoscope and somebody talks about an alignment or something like that, and all they mention is the bad thing that might happen, right? It might be something good, too, right? Like if you're I don't know. We got Mercury going retrograde in Sagittarius. If you're a Cancerian, Sagittarius is your 6th house of health and well-being and all that kind of stuff, right? Nothing would annoy me more than a fucking horoscope that talks about an ailment and you need to go to the doctor, some sort of thing recurring and all that, without mentioning the fact that it could also be, because both negative and positive are present, it could also be you just start you restart a new workout program and get yourself into shape. It could go either way. It doesn't, it's just this, there's this tendency with this energy right here, and I mentioned that because there's this tendency with this energy here to go dark, all right? And just like we do with a moonlit night, if our imagination starts running with us, a raccoon becomes a fucking Sasquatch. Hold on, it might just be a raccoon, okay? Be careful about making too many assumptions. So all I'm saying, you'll be your own little conspiracy lunatic, all right? Be careful about that. Don't make too many assumptions here, all right? So we're here because you don't see something coming. All right. Let's see. Let's cut the deck. What comes after the cut? Well, those cards really messed themselves up good. I'm just saying, I always try to teach you about energy. Both energies are always present, positive and negative. Even a lottery win could be the best day of your life, but it could also be your biggest fucking nightmare, right? It all depends how you behave within the energies. And here we go. You don't see something coming. It's a hidden energy. The moon after the cut is the high priestess. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm trying to help you. There's something coming that you don't see. I think it's pretty good for most of you. I think it's along the lines of what I said while I was shuffling. All right? I'm someone who's had a few wishes come true in his life, and I can tell you they don't always come true the way you think they will, first off. And once they do, if you don't have something else to dream about, to look forward to, they become a nightmare. All right, they really do. Oh, you get into this, oh, woe is me attitude, right? A lot of people at the top run into that. At the top of their company, top of some celebrity or something like that. A lot of times they run into that because, well, I got what I always wanted, and it's never what you thought it was going to be. And sometimes there's a little bit of disappointment with that. Okay, I'm just letting you know, there's something coming. You're going to get what you want. Don't read too much into it. Yeah, it changes everything. And there's a moment, there's something coming in for you that puts a line in the sand where you've been and where you're going. All right, we're going to shuffle this away. It's important that you understand that. Those little dreams that we have, those pie in the sky things, whatever it is for you, I don't know, you want to be a big pop star or something. Who the fuck knows? Whatever it is, whatever that pie in the sky dream is, those are what get you through tough times in the present. You can slip away and fantasize about that and go into dreamland. The actual problem, those always come with problems though. There's a lot of people that dream about owning a home. Well, that's a terrific dream to have. That's wonderful. But speaking from experience, I can tell you, once you do, you're responsible for everything. There's the hot water heater blows, you got to pay for that. This and this, it comes with all kinds of problems and responsibilities that you don't have if you just got a landlord. You can pick up the phone and give them a call. There's a lot of people don't consider all that. You're not putting that in your daydream. You're not daydreaming about your water heater blew up and the plumber's coming and they're going to come put in a new one. You're not dreaming about that. You're dreaming about kicking back and, whatever it is, sitting on your porch, whatever you're doing, right? So, I'm just saying, you're about to get something here, and it flew out of the deck. The Three of Pentacles. I'm going to say that's the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. And it's red with the Eight of Swords at the bottom. See what I'm saying? Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. it's that, oh, I know it's about divorce as far as the song goes, but it's that Sheryl Crow song from back in the day. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Sort of a thing. There's something, you get something, you get a new start, you get this foundation, you get this solid thing, you get this partnership, this person, this thing, and it puts you in this. It's for the same reasons I've been trying to tell you, okay? So all you got to do is accept things realistically. Accept that both energies are present, positive and negative. And always have something else. If you get that pie in the sky dream, invent another one. Have something else that you could escape from there into. Even if it's something you'll never get. Right? Well, Steve, I'm the top of the pops, man. There's nothing else I can dream about except maybe I could fly like Superman one day. Then fine. Then you slip into dream world and you are a superhero in that dream. It'll never happen. It's good. You can keep it there. Right? You can keep it there as a fantasy land you can escape to. You have to. Because, you know, even when you get that amazing thing you want, shit goes wrong. It has problems and complications that come with it. All right? There's something about that here. All right? There's something about that here. Let's see where we go. Right here, the soul energies around you, soul mate cycle energies around you. This reading's about you. It really is. Right here is the 3D energies around you in real life. Right here is your soul. Right here is the hidden energy, the message from the universe, read with the energy of your connection. And right here is the potential final outcome for you. I will clarify everything, and we will throw some universe cards at the end. And this is a big reading. It's 1111 portal. We got a lot of big readings this week. Jupiter retrograde is nothing to sneeze at either. I focused on my whole fucking write-up for November is pretty much focused on Jupiter retrograde in that bubble, right? All right. But this is a big deal too. This is the energetic new year. This shit's affecting you for the next year, give or take. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, right? It's a general reading. May or may not resonate, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Take it from a guy who's had a dream or two come true. You always get like this if you idealize any of it. I'll tell you what. I laugh. That's true. All right, here we go. I remember the first time I had to fix a hot water heater. It's how much? Okay. All right, here we go. Energy around your soulmate energies around you. The soulmate cycle. How's it influencing you? The Six of Swords. If I was a weatherman, I'd say it's a calm day. Maybe some wispy clouds up high, right? It's a light breeze. It's very smooth. Things feel very smooth through all of this. Things flow your way. Things are flowing your way. Okay? Okay. Almost effortlessly. And I mentioned the word effortlessly in my November write-up, I think, somewhere. All right? I remember typing that word going, should I say this? I remember typing it and thinking, should I say the word effortlessly? Yeah, I think I should. Right. I think I left it in. 3D energies around you. Seven of Pentacles. It's time. It's a harvest time energy. It's a divine timing energy. There's something about it right now. If I'm to phrase it this way, this new energetic cycle is your time. It's your time to shine. Okay? It's like, think about, what's that organization that does things, and I'm not saying you're sick, just calm the fuck down. What's that organization that does things for people that are sick of it? Not the March of Dimes, Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish, right? This is like the universe is giving you a Make-A-Wish kind of a thing. It's really weird. I felt compelled to give you the advice I gave you about this. To tell you, it's just something, you know. We always leave that out of our fantasies. You know, we have this thing that we really want. I want to be famous, or I want a house, or I want this, or I want that, and I want this spouse, or I want to be married with 2 kids, or whatever it is. We always have those fantasies, but we leave out the bad. You know, we don't argue with that spouse in our fantasies and our dreams. You know, we don't. You know, the kids are always perfect, and they're never doing anything wrong. And when they do, it's like some Leave It to Beaver episode where in your fantasy it all works out fine, and your Ward and June Cleaver all rolled into one. You know, I mean, all right, your soul is here. It's your time. Some kind of make-a-wish. It's minor arcana, though. It's not a star. That worries me. The King of Wands. Yeah, it does, because you could fuck this up. It's telling me it is divine timing. It is your sort of make-a-wish. The energies are flowing smoothly around you, which means you can get what you want, right? The Rolling Stones are wrong in the energy of these two cards and this one. So why is that here? The Rolling Stones are wrong. They said in 1969, "Let It Bleed." I think it's the last song on the album. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. You can get what you want here. It's flowing right. It's right there. Just reach in and grab it. But there's something here about this energy that might make you, shall we say, make a wish with your ego rather than with your soul. Okay? Ego is overriding the soul here a little bit. I want you to be careful about that. Steve, if I can make a wish, I want you to stop for a minute and think about that wish. At the very least, I've given you enough examples. Whether you want the family, the fame, the fucking house, whatever it is. I want you to stop for a minute and at least focus on the other side of it. Not the side of it that boosts your ego. You know, look who I'm banging. Look where I'm living. Look who I am. I'm on this show, blah, 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 whatever. Right? Not the side not the ego side that we often dream about. I want you to look at the other side. What comes with it? Right? All right. I'm just saying. There's always some shit that comes with it that makes you scratch your head and go, "Oh man, I wish this never happened." Right? That kind of a thing. It always happens. All right? Be careful. Ego is overriding soul here. Make wishes with your soul. Make sure you're looking at both sides. That's how you do that. That's all. Okay? I don't want you to do pie in the sky shit with this. This is more than manifesting. It's almost instant manifesting. It's there. It's all within the flow. You just got to place your order. It's like a buffet. Or in Japan, they have these restaurants where they come around on a conveyor belt. The food comes around on a conveyor belt. It's more like that. It's all there. You just grab it as it comes around. You know, make sure you're grabbing not with your ego. Okay, make sure you're aware of the whole story, the dark and the light. Okay, here we go, and you'll be fine. Why? I mean, does it matter? Yeah, you could still have the wish if all you do is pick with your ego. Sure, you can. You can get what you want, but you're going to end up like that. 8 swords, all up in your head, going, "Oh man, I should have listened to Steve. Steve was right." You know, yeah, I am right. I know this energy. I have this energy around me a lot. I have something my friends call Steve's luck. It's not really luck. I just try to keep myself in the flow. So things seem to work out for me. They seem to go my way. This is why. I'm always very careful about this. All right. So this is why I'm telling you, because this came out here, which means if I wasn't telling you, you'd probably do what most people do. And most people, which I don't want you to be like, end up here when they get what they want. When they win the lottery, it ends up being a nightmare. It's called the curse of the lottery. It's not a curse. It's just stupid people who don't know how to handle money, that's all. They didn't think for a moment, "Oh, let me think, oh my God, let me hit myself on the head and think, yeah, I probably need to behave differently. Yeah, people are probably going to try and take advantage of me. Yeah, there are tax implications. How about that? Yeah, you know, that kind of a thing." All right. They thought, "Oh, I won, I'm all set." You're not all set. There's a lot of problems that come with that sort of thing. All right, right here. Hidden energy, message from the universe. Message for you from the fickle old gal. Red with the 6 of swords. It's probably everything I already said. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. The cards don't fucking matter. The Queen of Cups. The most love from the deck. Pick with your soul. Pick something you really love. Okay? This is your shot. This is your chance. This is it. Also, somebody's picking you. Okay? I mean, this has been all about you so far. Somebody who has a lot of feelings for you is picking you off the conveyor belt. Okay? I don't know if they're picking it with the pie in the sky, ego, you know, all on the ego side, or I have no idea. I'm sure they're not here listening to me. So take it for what it's worth to you. They probably think you're a little Miss or Mr. Perfect. They got you up on a pedestal. You're their dream. It's everything. Oh, they can do no wrong, Steve's viewer. Yeah, well, okay. That's fine. They in for a surprise the first time you fart in bed next to them, I guess. I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, it is what it is. There's always that moment where you realize that dream person you're with is a human being, right? It's the first time they lay one that just, you walk past the bathroom and you pass out. You know, it's like, oh my God, you know, is that you? It's not mine. Was there a repairman here or something earlier? I mean, right? That's the first time you realize. There you go. Right there. Okay, so somebody's picking you, but they're very starry-eyed about it, drawn to the little stars. I'll phrase it as starry-eyed. Okay. And for you, you pick what you want off the thing. Hopefully the two line up. I don't know. What's the potential final outcome for you? All right? Potential final outcome. Oh. Yeah. It's the Nine of Wands. It's not bad. It's the Nine of Wands. It's nines at the end in tarot. Nine's a very big number. Okay? I mean, it really is. I'm going to clarify it. I know what I want to say here. I think, I'm going to give you advice around this. Okay? That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to give you advice around. Don't try to pick too many things off the buffet. It's a problem people have at buffets. It's what ruins buffets. It's why the buffet prices always change, right? They take too much shit. Don't get greedy in this energy. Try to control yourself a little bit. It'll be difficult, okay? But there's a period of lack in your life, a period where things have been blocked from you that's going away. All of a sudden, people will take your calls, metaphorically speaking, all of a sudden doors will open for you that you couldn't get in before, right? You know, it is what it is. All of a sudden, the greeter at Walmart will say hi to you where they haven't before. They always avoided you. They're like, I don't know. Now they're all happy to see you. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. I read an article the other day where Target is talking about it's going to get nicer, right? I don't know what that means. Was Target mean? Were the employees there angry and mean and hard to deal with? I don't know. I read the article. I thought they're going to be nicer now. It's a way to boost sales or something. I haven't been to a Target in a while. Are they mean? I wasn't aware of it. I never had a problem at Target, I guess. I don't have too many employee interactions, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, the Six of Swords, something for you to know if you've been afraid to go to Target. I guess they're going to be nice now. I don't know. No idea. Good for them, right? Now, if we could just get IKEA to come out and build the shit for us, you know, in advance, that'd be great too. You know, if anybody from there is listening, you know, maybe. I don't know. Here we go. Six of Swords. Just come out to the home with us and build it. All right, here we go. I don't want to make my own sandwiches and I don't want to build my own furniture. If I wanted to, you know, I'm not the Woodwright. I'm just not the Woodwright shop. What the hell? Here we go. Six of Swords. Here we go. It's the Ace of Cups. It's just, she holds the Ace of Cups. It's a message for you. This is all read together for you. Somebody's been holding on to a lot of love for you. I'm not going to say any more about the conveyor. I've told you what you need to know. There's somebody who's picking you. Let's talk about that person now. Okay? I mean, it's here. It's one of the energies. All this just backs up what I told you. Pick what you love. All right? If you don't love it, get rid of it. You can do that. You can just, right? If there's any doubt, if it gives you any trouble, if you're like, well, I'm not sure if that's what I want, get rid of it. If you're not sure, get rid of it. Right? Somebody here has been holding on to feelings for you, and they're spilling over in this energy. They're totally picking you. Totally. But I think it's somebody from the past. I think this is an old energy restoring. Okay? Wow. What's on top? The Nine of Swords. Somebody all messed up over you. And this also ties with what I just fucking told you about you. So we got the person who's attached to you, who's up all night pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning, this older energy that's coming back to pick you off the conveyor belt of love, right? And now I've got also you, if it gives you any trouble, get rid of it. Nines of the end in tarot. If it's this, oh, I don't know if I want that wish, I don't know if I want to manifest that, then don't. All right? If it gives you a lick of trouble, get rid of it. All right. Somebody here, they got a lick of trouble over you, they're coming for you. They're coming for you in a nice way. There's a lot of love here. I don't know if you share it yet, though. I do not know. Why is the Nine of Swords here? The Ten of Pentacles. See, look, in relation to you, right? Gives you a lick of trouble, get rid of it. This is how you should feel about everything you're picking. It fits in your world. See what I'm saying? Look, I'm not making this stuff up. There it is. That's why I throw the cards. I read the energy first. I've already told you everything. There it is. There's your proof. It's right there. As far as the other person, They want you in their life. I mean, that's an easy way to put it. You fit in their life. It's a no-brainer. What's driving them crazy is not doing something about these feelings. I think these are returning feelings. That's what I think. I think the feelings are returning. It's a very exciting thing here going on. All right, well, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. All right, let's go. I'm not going to bother pulling a bridging energy. I mean, that's just backing up everything I said. Just pick what you like. If there's any doubts about it, move on. The flow is temporary. This energy dissipates out. It should peak, or it actually peaks around the 10th, if I'm honest. But it's just an energy. I don't know. I'm not going to put the hocus pocus of a portal that opens up and unicorns fly out. No, there's just something about right now, every year, and I've been tracking it since I was a kid, long before I ever heard of an 1111 portal. You know, I didn't really hear of that or even know what that was until I found YouTube. Really, honestly, there's always an energy here. I don't mind. I'll call it the 1111 portal. But it's the mid. I've always known it as the mid-November burst. You know, okay, fine. Call it whatever you want. Call it Yugelbon. Who cares? It starts to dissipate out around the 18th, which is coincidentally, no such thing, is when Mercury sort of rolls back into Scorpio, I believe, rolls backward. But anyway, let's see where we go. Give or take. Let's see where we're at here. So, while Mercury's retrograde in Sagittarius, this is some strong shit helping out. And again, I got Jupiter retrograde coming up. That's a big fucking reading. But this is the mother reading of it all, right? This is important shit. Somebody likes you. This old energy. We're restoring something from the past. Somebody's manifesting you. I think you might be manifesting them by default. I'm not sure. We're pulling on the Seven of Pentacles. I've got the Page of Cups. You're manifesting new love too. But I think the universe is bringing you, putting on your conveyor belt an older love. Okay? Something from the past. Again, like I wrote about in my November write-up, I equated it to restoring an old car. You can buy a new car, or we could take this old one and restore it. Right? I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. For my money, I take the old car and restore it, because I think the new cars all look like wallpaper. They fucking blend in. You can't tell what... If I can't tell a Porsche from a Honda, then you wasted your fucking money. Okay, end of story. If it turns out it's a Porsche, and quite frankly, coming forward from a distance, it's hard to tell. You know, everything looks the same. So I'll take the old car. And why would I say that? Nothing I say here isn't part of the reading, because there's something very special about this old energy. There's something very unique about it. Even when these car companies try to bring back old designs, like the newer Camaros are modeled after the late 60s model Camaro, they're still not as cool looking. They still don't have the same lines and the same style, because it's just not cost effective to do that. So at the end of the day, there's something very special about this. You might be able to find and manifest yourself something new that's similar to this old energy, but this old energy, this person that's coming in here, is something very special. It can't be replaced, okay? I mean, it is what it is. All right. You can't replace an original 69 Camaro with a fucking, or even a 68, with a fucking new one that kind of looks like. It's not the same thing. I don't see the new one go by and think, oh, is that a 68 or a 69? I don't think that. Not for one fucking second, right? You catch my drift. That's all you got to do. I don't care if you agree with me about cars. Just catch my drift on what I'm saying. There's something special about this old energy. And I think that's what the universe is bringing you, because it's for your greater good. What's on top? Four of Cups. Yeah, I think the universe is bringing you a new love, and it's not what you're expecting. It's what I said about all this. You get a wish, but it's never what we dream about, right? You dream about the love of your life and the kids. You don't dream about the smell coming from the back seat or the bathroom. Okay, that's not in there. That's the reality of it. And that's where it goes wrong for people. That's where it goes wrong. That's why I don't advocate anybody have a dream wedding with somebody on the hilltop. You know, people that have these fantasy dream weddings that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars usually end up fucking divorced. People that get married at the fucking Justice of the Peace, you know, I mean, My wife and I got married at a fucking courthouse. Guy named Miguel. You know, I mean, there were black balloons in the room, for God's sake. It wasn't no big fucking thing. It's not necessary. It creates too much to live up to. It's not a fantasy. It's reality. There's a stink in the back seat. There's a smell coming from the bathroom. There's disagreements about where a couch should go. Okay? There's something coming in here. It might disappoint you. It is for your greater good. It is something very cool. It can be restored into something cool. All right? All right. Let's see where we go. Why is that here? See? I mean, again, let's check if Steve's right. Let's pull a card. Knight of Swords. Yeah. And I Freudian slipped Ace of Swords, which is a reconciliation energy, right? I mean, a restoration energy, if you will, even. Yeah, something's coming in. There's an energy from your past that you feel this about that's changing. There's something that's changed about it. And in the bridging energy, I'll pull one here just for fun. It's karma. It's judgment. It's a resurrection energy, something coming back from the past. You want more proof? Fine, there you go. There's your bridging energy, resurrection. All right? It's not what you're expecting, even in the old car restoration. When the old car first shows up, 69 Camaro, let's say, you're going to restore it. It shows up. It's all rusted. The fucking exhaust pipe's hanging down. There's 3 flat tires. The shifter's missing. It's fucking, this is disappointing. Oh, what the fuck is this? We could have gotten a new car. Take it to the restoration shop for a couple of months and then go pick it up and then take it for a ride. Tell me you could have gotten a new car, right? I mean, it is what it is. Then it gets better. This is something, if you give it a chance, if you give it a chance with this old energy from the past, it'll work out for you. Whatever old energy comes your way, it might be an old passion, it might be an old person. Either way, that energy is selecting you. All right, everything is energy. I think for most of you, it's a restored love, right? But it could be anything to do with your soul. It could be your soul's true purpose coming back. It could be an old hobby, something you gave up a long time ago, right? Maybe you tried to be an actor in your 20s and it failed, and now you're in your 60s and you try again, and all of a sudden you're on a show or something. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it play out that way for people, you know. So, I mean, who knows? But I feel like this is somebody whose feelings have reawakened for you and they're showing up, right? And because of how it tied here, you and them both tie to these cards beautifully, and that is proof right there of what I'm talking about. Just, again, don't be delusional about things, and don't be delusional in the negative either and think this isn't what I wanted. If it's showing up in this energy, it's what you need, it's what you want. You just may not know you want it, right? You may not know. It definitely is what you want. There's a lot of want here. There's a lot of ego here. Be careful. Let's talk about the King of Wands and the soul. All right? Why is this here? It's an important reading. I knew it was going to be. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at. King of Wands, why is it here? Huh. Yeah. It's ever. I mean, look, I've already said it in relation. It's 7 of Swords crossing it. It's mild devil energy. Don't be an idiot. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let something. How do I phrase this? It's so. I'm trying to phrase. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, again. Pick with empathy. Embody the Empress. This is bullshit. Okay, it's just, that's all I can say. This is the bullshit. This right here is what you want to be. All right. Again, what's on top? Usually this, I told you, get rid. If it gives you a lick of trouble, get rid of it. If you're not sure if it fits into your world, get rid of it. Usually those are the ego. You know if it fits into your, if it feels right, you know it, right? What's on top? The King of Cups. Okay, this is the energy attached to you is a King of Wands energy. I'm just going to go that route because I've talked about this enough in relation to you. Why is the King of Cups here? The Six of Cups. Yeah, you got a Burger King returning, a King of Wands returning, and now they're ready to tell you how they feel because it's killing them not to. So somebody here, and again, I think your response to this, strangely enough, might be ego-based. I think your response might be to stick it to them, might be to say, well, you should have told me a long time ago that you wanted me in your life, because the Six of Cups is bookending the Ten of Pentacles here, or something along those lines. Be careful about getting too lippy. You can get a little lippy with them if you want, right? We've talked about that in recent readings, all right, where I said there's a recent reading where I said it's not worth it, right, that kind of a thing. Try to be cool. But yeah, they're definitely returning. Three of Cups. Somebody here is ready to talk about their feelings. Now, you may not care anymore, but I'm suggesting that you should. I'm suggesting that this is something that this is a gift, okay? This is like a huge wish that's happening here. Be careful about it. We had a reading recently. All my readings flow together because we're just going with the flow of the energy. We had a reading recently where I said, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This is your gift horse, okay, a little bit. Somebody ready to talk about their feelings, all right? Somebody here, can I just ad-lib on this? Can I be Steve, the energy reader, or my friends call me the energy guy? Can I just say something here? Take it for what it's worth to you. And this may apply if you think this is like an old, if you're trying to figure out who this is and you think they're long gone or something. This person's been watching you the whole time. I don't know what that means, but they've been there. Now, it could mean they've just been thinking about you, you pop in their head. But I feel like for a few of you, they're watching you the whole time. You know, it's like if you've got a YouTube channel and you get 2 views on your videos, one of them is them. Okay? I mean, I don't know how else to phrase it. This energy is there. It's omnipresent. I don't know. It's always been there. Okay? It feels like it gets rejuvenated. It gets refreshed, resurrected in this energy. All right? Now, I've said your energy is attached to your 2. I'm talking about when I threw this, we were talking about you, and I said also somebody's going to, profess some love, talk about some feelings. I said it when I threw this. Now, as far as you picking stuff off the belt, that conveyor belt for yourself and all of that, yeah, everything holds true. There is a big wish that you get. This is the same energy applies. This something your ego wanted. Maybe it feels like a thing. It feels like a situation or a thing. A house, a job, or a situation. You want to be part of a group and they wouldn't normally let you in. Now they let you in. Okay? Now you can have that thing. I just want you to be realistic. I don't want you to end up here because those big wishes we have when we finally get them, they never happen the way we think they will. It's never what we think it'll be. Sometimes it's better, sure, but most of the time there's a wake-up call, a little bit of a smack down the reality of some kind, okay? Everything, both energies are always present. There's an equal and opposite reaction to everything. So the bigger the thing that happens to you, the bigger the downside, okay? I mean, Wheel of Fortune here. Something really, really incredible happens for you. Yep, something you can have. Honestly, this is life-changing shit. If it's money, it's life-changing money. If it's love, it's life-changing love. Okay? Now, this person, or it's an energy. I'm going to assume it's a person. I don't like making assumptions. It doesn't have to be. It could be a hobby coming back or something you try again, kind of a thing, a second shot at something. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, let's say it's a person because it's easier to explain. And for most of you it is. It's the King of Wands. It's the Burger King. The runner, the soulmate cycle. Could be an ex. I don't know. Feels very lovey-dovey to me. This person had negative feelings for you. Now they're very positive. So this Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune implies that this Queen of Cups was reversed for a while. Somebody wanted nothing to do with you, was dead. You remember the Ten of Swords from the pre-shuffle? Right. This is one of the energies that was dead, done, over, fucking finished. In fact, they may have even told people that they hate you, they don't like you, you're an asshole, right? I mean, that kind of a thing. They've done a total 180, a complete flip, right? What's on top? See? I ain't fucking making this shit up. 2 of Cups, right? Also, in relation to you, this is red with the 9 of Swords. Okay, I'll read it both ways. In relation to you, it's red with the 9 swords. If it gives you a lick of trouble, get rid of it. It's going to feel right. It's going to feel right instantly. It'll stay right. Will it have some negatives attached to it? Of course. Every contract does. It's a contract card, right? Every contract has a negative. It's got to benefit both parties. It's got to be for the greater good, which means there's some things you got to give on. You don't get everything you want, right? Not 9 times out of 10 anyway, unless somebody's desperate, right? But at the end of the day here, if it doesn't fit, get rid of it, you know? And right here, yeah, you got a lot going on. But for somebody else, somebody here has, I would say they've had a soul recognition in and of themselves of your soul connection. Your soul connection's reignited for whoever this King of Wands is. Okay? And again, it can be a situation, too. It can be a soul's true purpose type thing with you. If that's the case, the energy has reignited. All right? All right. Somebody threw some fire on it, maybe. I don't know. The energy is just right for all this stuff to happen and to have this divine timing. Minor Arcana version, again, I've explained how you might mess it up already. You can. The potential's there. But to have judgment there, you really do. I mean, these are big. This is a big deal. All right? It's divinely guided, for sure. Why is that here? Ace of Cups. It's crossing over here. It's right there. Somebody's love is, this just backs up what I just said. Is Steve right? Uh-huh. Yeah. On your front, it's red with the 10 of Pentacles. If it fits, if it feels right, it is right. Okay? And yeah, there'll be some negatives to it. Sure, nothing's perfect. Right? For somebody else, yeah, their love is reignited, or the love of that energy, or that energy itself has reignited. It's just showing up. It's backing up everything I've said. Big time. And the message for you, the bridging energy, the Queen of Pentacles, that's you. Right there. I mean, it's really weird. It's all to benefit you on some level. Even this person's waking up. Let's say the King of Wands is a person, which for most of you it is, and they wakey, and all of a sudden the soulmates, they want you in their life. It's still to benefit you. It all comes to you. It all flows to you. The conveyor belt flows to you. It's almost like if it was a buffet on a conveyor belt, you decide what everybody else gets to eat. Like somebody across from you is about to pick something. Hey, nope. You get the next thing. Right? It's like you're in charge. You're large and in charge here. This is pretty wild. That's why it's all the more. That's why you got to be all the more careful that you don't pick with your ego. You don't run wild. Power corrupts. Okay, power corrupts. You get a little bit of power. People don't want to give it away. They go crazy. They go maniacal. They'll try it. You know, if you get an assistant, all of a sudden you're the nicest person in the world. You become a CEO. You get yourself a little assistant, right? You're gonna be nice at first. Oh, I wouldn't ask you to do that. I wouldn't ask you to do that. A fucking month in, I promise you, you're asking them to do the craziest shit, right? Right? I want you to jump off that building for me and go pick that thing up off the ground. I mean, you'll catch yourself because that's how power is. If you don't fear it, it'll get to you. There's a lot of power you have here in this energy. You're going to feel very powerful in the coming year, and I think that came up in a recent reading. It may have been an extended. Didn't I tell you to fear something? Wasn't it a King of Swords or something? Yeah, well, that type of energy is showing up here. And by the way, that King of Swords orders this night. So, you know, hey, I'm telling you. All right, anyway. I just want to point something out. So I could hear somebody say, oh, he's contradicting himself because he says if it keeps me up at night, it's junk, I should get rid of it. But then the Four of Cups landed here. These are two different energies. There's a big difference between pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey going, should I, shouldn't I, and whatever. He's not drunk. She is. Okay? That's basically what I'm saying. All right? So no contradiction here. All right, here we go. 9 of Wands, final outcome. Let's go. It's a big reading. It is. It's a big deal energy. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Everything I've said, a whole reading, just fell on top of this 9 of Wands. Walls are falling down for you, okay? They are. Partnerships are happening. Shit is popping off. That's a wonderful thing. What's on top? The Strength card. Why is that here? The King of Swords. What did I say? Rewind. I picked this card up. I was talking about a King of Swords. I picked this card up and said that King of Swords, by the way, from that previous reading, orders this knight. He's red with this knight here. It's my king. Yeah. I mean, look, I can't make this stuff up. And look at that, the 8 of Wands. You're moving forward with things. I need you to move. I need you. Okay, I'm going to phrase it this way. I'm going to steve it up a little bit. The Strength card's red with this Four of Cups. Everything, I'm just going to tell you this. You can choose not to listen. I don't fucking care. Everything is happening here. In the coming year's energy, the energetic year that's coming up, the new cycles that are coming into play, okay? I need you to have more passion than this. All right? Some of it is going to make you feel like this. It's not what I expected, Steve. Right? Then stop expecting things to go great and everything to be perfect. Just again, shoot. If you want if you want the moon, you don't shoot for the moon. You shoot for Mars. You overdream it. You end up with somewhere in the middle, sometimes even just shy of the moon, but close enough. If you know, so it's a bit of that energy. Things aren't as pie in the sky as we often think they are. But anything that happens for you, if you apply a little bit of heart chakra, a little bit of passion to it, you'll find that it works out very well for you. You will find that. And that includes old loves. And you can have your way with just about everything, provided you have a little bit more passion than this. This is the wrong reaction, okay? The Four of Cups. Take it how you want to take it. Look at the picture. That's whichever person you are, that's the wrong reaction, okay? That's all I'm saying. This is a powerful energy. It's minor arcana in the divine timing. You can fuck it up, but I'll tell you, this is going to be a hell. I just don't want you to end up like that. 8 swords for all this three pentacles. Beautiful shit happening. All right? Approach the energetic new year with passion, like a lady with a 500-pound lion walking into a fucking room, right? Approach it that way. All right. Rawr. All right, here we go. 3 cards from the bottom of it, a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people before we go? What else you want to say? Anything? I know it's a big reading, but it's important energy. Right. I wouldn't skip around. Watch it on 2x if you have to. I'm funnier in 2x speed anyway. Right? That cuts it in half. It's fine. But this is important energy. These are important things to understand. I know. I've been helping people my whole life. People come to me with their problems usually too late and stuff like that. But, I'm talking about offline, and I can tell you most of the time they set their expectations too fucking high. And then you get really depressed when you get something you always dreamed of, and it's not the way, it doesn't fit your fucking dream of it. You get very depressed. You can fall into a deep hole. I'm trying to avoid that here. I'm trying to give you're getting this reading so that doesn't happen. All right? Maybe you don't fall in as big a hole. I'd rather you weren't in any hole. Okay? All right. And don't get all dirty with that. All right, here we go. The Page of Pentacles. Cards from the pre-shuffle, but we got a new one. Ace of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. We're getting to see what came after the 10 of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't look. The Tower crossing the 10 of Pentacles. Whatever happens in this fucking... I'm going to paraphrase this. Okay? In this fucking energetic new year. Right? Whatever happens, your life changes. You may not be... I want you to take the time that you're living right now. Let's say November 2025. Right now. Right? Or if you're watching this in the future, November 2032. I don't fucking know. Whatever it is. Right now, it's November 2025. I want you to think of this as the last hurrah, if you will. If there's something you're sentimental about that happens this time of year, for example, I want you to absorb every bit of it. Because something huge is changing. Either you're moving, you're leaving the area, you're changing your situation changes. You were single, now you're not going to be. You were married, now you might not be. I don't know. Whatever it is, something big is changing. All right? And lessons you learned from the past will provide you with the wisdom to deal with it smoothly. But you've got to, these lessons from the past will allow you to live properly. The lessons from the past are coming back in a new energy. And I think you'll see some of the things, because of this Tower falling on the 10 of Pentacles, which is your life, you'll see some things that happened in the past for you in a new light. And I think it's a very positive light. Okay? Just don't be delusional about things. The laws of physics apply. There's an equal and opposite reaction. So the greater the thing that happens for you, whatever it is in this energetic new year, you win the fucking lottery, I don't know, you become a big A-list movie star, I don't care, you get the love of your life, I don't care. The bigger the thing, keep in mind there's also an equal and opposite negative on the other side. As long as you know it's there, it's not going to creep up on you and freak you out, all right? It's what I tell you about friends all the time. You make a new friend, just assume for a moment that they are going to fuck you over at some point. And then let it go. Then go off and be their friend and have fun. But at least if they do screw you over, you're not blindsided by it. You feel a lot better when we could say, I told you so, or see, I knew that. We always feel a lot better, all right? So anyway, whatever is happening here is changing your life in a big way in the coming energetic new year. Could be emotional, could be physical, could be both. Lessons from the past will be seen in a new light, but they'll also help you make the most of the new things that are happening. Okay? Wow. This is an important reading. Mercury retrograde is important. Jupiter retrograde. This is a very important week of readings. No doubt about it. Capital letters on important. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. We talk about what's changing. You got a tower on 10 pentacles. You got 10 pentacles here. You had 10 pentacles in the pre-shuffle. Something going on with your life. Let's find out. Let's find out. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.